I guess what is it? If you look in Vibe magazine or something like that, you know, it's usually like a professional photo or something like that, or interviews and stuff. You don't be seeing them smoking weed and stuff. And like, I don't know about rolling out. I think they don't. I don't really see that rolling out either.
Yeah.
Unless it's like an article on like 420 or something like that.
Right,
But
right.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
all
You're
right,
on your live.
yeah, we live. All right, so first introduce yourself. What's your name and where you from?
Hey, it's Question. I'm from East Point. The best thing out of the point since Outcast. Don't know what's going on.
What is it that you want to be known for?
Shaping sound. Shaping sound completely. Like in whatever genre I touch, I want to be able to influence the entirety of it over time.
And I like that you don't accept how others may define you. How do you define yourself?
Um, I'm an artist and a producer who is real versed in different instruments. So I like to call myself like a musician. You know, like I try to bring every genre I listen to together, but in a way where it doesn't sound weird. It doesn't sound like too different, too hard to digest.
Yeah. Okay, so a week for you. What is a productive day or a week like for you? You know, from wake to sleep.
Mm, well, a productive day for me is like I usually wake up and I get inspired. So I like listen to music, check out YouTube, see what's kind of like trending, see what people are talking about, see what's going on in just around me, and then off of that, I kind of start like I'll smoke, eat, chill, just kind of vibe, and maybe I make beats. I upload to my YouTube pretty regularly, so every day I try to make a beat for that. So I usually try to knock those out pretty early in the day, and then after that I'll just kind of listen to music again, and if there's any beats that some producers I work with have sent me, I'll go through those and try to record. I find it kind of hard to rap to my own production because when I make beats, I make it with an artist in mind or with a type of artist in mind. So that for me to try to come on it afterwards, it's not perfect. So
Okay.
a week for me, um, over the past year, I've been blessed. Like I've been able to get a lot more just events and different things to be in the city. So like I'll go to a club and network with people, just kind of try to meet, because that's really important, is building relationships with whoever's out there. If you're just making music all the time but you're not out, nobody's gonna know about you. So I just go and talk. My mom takes me like everywhere because I'm blind, so transportation can be kind of annoying if you're trying to like catch a bus and go from studio to studio. So she really helps me out, also kind of manages me. So we're always in different places networking, and then I may perform, do like an open mic where I go and freestyle, or do my different singles, and then once a month, or it's a little bit more seldom these days, but at one point it was like once every month I was in beat battles. So I just go head to head with a producer, and then there's like 4 rounds, and then the last two producers go up, and I've won about 10 to 12 beat battles in the city over the past like 3 years.
That's what's up. So has music always been a part of your life?
Definitely.
Since when can you remember like the first time you started getting into music?
My first real memory with music is like as like a toddler. Like I had this toy keyboard, and I just started making connections in my head with what melodies sounded good, and they sounded like stuff that I heard on the radio. And I just, now being older, I know that that was really early to know the difference between what was not good enough and what was really cool and when I had caught on to something. So from like a really early age, I just started playing what I heard and I had like a see and say, like the little toy that has all the little animal pictures and things. And I started like DJing with that. So like I used to do crazy shit, and I used to like blend songs together with CD players. Like there was turntables.
Yeah.
So I was just like always been into it.
That's what's up. When did you start taking music seriously? Like,
Probably when I was like 8 or 9, because I started freestyling when I was like 5. I was in the studio. My mom always kept me around it. She nurtured it. Like she knew automatically what it was, so she brought me up. Like always, like she never told me how to make music, what to say, what to do, nothing. But she always gave me a platform and gave me the space to make music. So she has a lot of friends that just have studios, kept me in there. So like one day it was just natural. They gave me a microphone, turned the beat on, I started rapping, and everybody spazzed. So like I started honing it more, learning about it, and then I got with a friend in elementary school, and we kind of made like this little rap group, and I was serious about it then, but like we had people like kind of want to like manage us. We did performances and shit, so like it was real from that point on. Like that's what I was doing.
and when did you start getting into making beats?
Probably like 2 years after that, when I was in middle school, cause I was always fascinated with keyboards. You know, I picked up drums. Probably when I was about 4 or 5, I took drum lessons for a little bit, but I always just like I used to copy the drum beats from songs I loved. It was like that's kind of a lot of producers. That's a strong suit that we have. So when I was in middle school, the school system was kind of like hard. They didn't know what to do with a blind kid in a like big classroom. So they used to just kind of pass me with a seat and then give me a lot of work. But the school gave me a laptop, so I started like making beats on the sound recorder software. Cause like I thought that shit was cool when I was young. That I didn't have to do any work. But then like I realized like you gotta pass these tests. And you gotta know what's going on. So after a while, I went to this school for the blind. But yeah, I started making beats in there.
That's what's up. Alright, so are there any challenges you personally face when it comes, you know, to the day-to-day operations of being a producer?
Yeah, actually, people don't take it serious that a blind person can make beats. They're like, you're a troll. Like, I'll be in somebody's live stream, and I get it because they don't understand. But like, it's crazy. People just react negatively to what they don't understand instead of trying to understand it. Like they just like, fuck it. So I'll be in somebody's live stream because I have a phone. I got an iPhone, and every iPhone comes with a software that will read everything that's on the screen to you, and that's how blind people use technology. We can't see it, but it'll read out loud everything that comes across the screen. And like the way that somebody looks at their phone every day can skim across their apps really fast, the software reads really fast. So I'll be in a producer's live stream trying to submit my beats, and I'll be like, yo, I'm a blind producer, check my beats here. And they're like, if you're blind, how do you talk to me? How did you get to YouTube? And then everybody else in the streams like, oh, he's a troll. So they'll be like, oh, I'm a deaf producer. I'm this, I'm that. And so like, it's kind of weird sometimes. But that's becoming less and less. You know, the more notoriety I get, people are taking it seriously because they realize this shit is possible. There's actually a lot more blind producers too. I was in the studio recently playing beats, and people told me I was like the second blind producer they come across in a week. It's pretty crazy.
That's what's up. Are there any artists that inspired you, like when you were doing your music or when you started doing music?
Everybody I listen to inspires me. I just like, since I wanted to do music for so long, and since it's the thing that like is my passion and my career, I just soak up like a sponge all the time. One of my biggest inspirations as far as my rap career goes is UK grime, which is like their style of rapping, because like the standard rhythm that they use is twice as fast as the standard rhythm we use. So there's just a lot more complex patterns and crazy flows that they use. So that's kind of where I took my cues from in the past couple of years, just because there's been a lot of like exploration with cadences and rap right now. People using different flows, and nobody's really doing that over here. So I'm kind of bringing light to it.
So, if you could collaborate with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be?
Mm, Tupac. Tupac is my favorite rapper, favorite artist ever. I would love to make a song with Tupac just because, I mean, for one, he's my favorite, but for two, like, it would be a real challenge because every one of his songs, like, he speak on some, like, real shit. Like, I don't know, he's, like, people like to kind of trip because he's not the most intricate lyricist ever. You know, he doesn't do double time grime raps, but you feel everything he says. It's common language. Like, it's gonna connect. And so, like me, you know, I'm more like a rappity rap bars type of person. So I gotta keep up. And then I think it would be fun because everybody who worked with Tupac talks about his work ethic and how he can make a song like super fast. And as a freestyle artist, I love anybody who could do that. So I would love to see his reaction to me spitting a verse in one take when he's ready. Like, that would be amazing to me. Alive though, I want to work with like the Fray. I like a lot of the kind of chill music, like a lot of guitar, relaxed music like that. So people like that are really inspirational to me. So I want to kind of mold the genres together, do something crazy. So that would be super dope. It's a lot of people, like Wiz, obviously. Bob Marley, that would have been crazy. T.I. for sure. Tech Nine, Eminem. Like the entirety of the UK grime culture, like all of them are super crazy. So like Gets especially. But yeah, Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD's crazy. X, rest in peace to X. XXX Tentacion. He's like so versatile. I wish I could have worked with him. I feel like our energy's like on kind of the same way as far as like the musicianship goes, because he touched so many genres. So that would be dope.
Alright, so what is it that you want people to get from your music?
Good vibes and inspiration. Like, as far as my artistry goes, like when I rap, I want people to, like, if you rap, listen to that shit like for the flow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always try to give you something different, something cool and unique, and then, you know, something chill too. And then like if you don't, and if you're just a fan, if you're just cool, and like all of my music, I feel like is something you can put on and just relax to or relate to and just kind of be. Like, I'll make something that'll make you think, something that'll make you party, you know, something it's a little slower. And then when I produce, I'm always trying to innovate, but I'm always trying to stay right in that pocket that makes people feel good, feel comfortable. You know, I heard this before, but it's a little bit different, you know. So I'm always trying to just further the sound.
Alright, if you could do anything else besides music, anything else in the world that you could do, what would it be?
Like lately, I've kind of wondered how I would do as a stand-up comedian. I think that would be kind of cool. Or just like something like if I could have a show on Slang, like yo Krishna, give me your job. I want to smoke weed to get paid. That shit would be crazy. But yeah, that's it.
That's what's up. So I heard that you were, you know, teaching other blind kids how to do music. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, I got a collective called Blind and Famous BNF. It's not only kids, it's like myself, a few other artists. Shout to the master, shout to DJ TK. He is one of my mentees. Really, you know, I have been starting to get a little bit more notoriety. You know, I'm the best thing out of the point is Outkast. I mean, do you know another rapper rapping East Point right now this big? Because I'll stop saying it if somebody can point me to them and they better than me. But like nobody's talking, so like I'm really doing this shit so I can help. And so you know these kids found me on Twitter. My guy DJ TK just kind of reached out to me and was like, you know, we like your music, we see you out here working, and they're really talented.